Hello and welcome! Today we are in the Tier 10 Pan-Asian destroyer, the Yueyang. We're playing on the map Mountain Range and we're in a Tier 10 battle. Surprisingly, there are no CVs involved. In fact, it actually gets even better than that. The only radar the enemy team has is the Salem, and Salem's radar range is not actually that long. And this actually goes really well with what I'm playing this game, which is I'm playing a torpedo focused Yueyang with 77.5 knot torpedo speed. This is 1.5 knots faster than stock F3 torpedoes. Except these have a concealment range of like 800 or 900 meters. That's at least twice as good as the F3s are. And I actually have a radar instead of my smoke screen, which means that I will be able to chase off enemy destroyers by simply just pressing a button. Well, hopefully I will be able to chase them off. And this is actually a map which has a lot of empty space, and if I could somehow get through the middle or something, I could wreak havoc on the enemy team over there. Also, I'm using the Calm Waters mod from Aslane's mod pack, and man, it looks so good. Look at this island. I just realized that you guys are watching it on YouTube, which means that compression probably kills how good this looks, but still, believe me, it looks good. You know what, I'm gonna radar right now, because the Kiev was here, and this will make her leave the cap zone. And I just realized that my radar is not actually spotting her. Okay. Anyway, we're simply gonna wait, because this is a free cap zone essentially. The Kiev has left, the Kiev has to leave, because of my radar, and this should mean that the cap should not be contested. And I don't even have to worry about torps from the Kiev, because there's an island over there, which is very convenient. I'm gonna try to push forward after I take the cap. Or I guess I can already start going now, because I would like to get into position to try to torpedo that Yamato and the Izumo over there, in that direction. So, Kiev is over here, so Fletcher... Okay, Shima is in the big cap. I guess I could actually take care of her as well. The Yueyang is a fairly decent fighter. I'm mostly just worried about this British cruiser over there. I mean, sure, it's a heavy cruiser, but still, it can cause problems for me. Oh, she's turning away. That's very good. In fact, maybe actually going through here might be the better option, because it might surprise the red team. Damn, this plane is flying really far away from the ship it launched. Ship it launched from. Okay, I'm gonna dump my torps over here. Oh no, that Zhao is trouble. Lots of trouble. And I'm actually being spotted by the Kiev. That's also trouble. But that's something I can deal with, since there's gonna be an island that will cover me soon enough. Sadly, this does mean the Kiev has spotted my torpedoes, and my ambitions for the B-cap are more or less quashed at this point, because, well, the Zhao probably won't be firing AP in the future. She will have HE, and then me fighting the Shimakas in the middle is probably just going to end up going poorly for me. Damn, those islands and the position of the Zhao do make this troublesome. I really wanted to go over there, but the Zhao could make this a very quick game for me. And then I'm unable to torpedo the Yamato, right? It would also help to know where the... Okay, Shima is over here, so I guess we're gonna fight and we're gonna take a lot of damage, and that's probably going to decide the rest of this game. Oh, Shima actually fired back at me. Kind of surprising, but I suppose makes sense, because she has help in the name of the Zhao. Oh! I'm actually unspotted because of the Shimaka's smokescreen. That makes you feel silly, doesn't it, Shima? Oh, no. No. Now I'm spotted because of the British heavy cruiser. But it's okay, I'm gonna be behind an island soon. The Zhao did fire, but hopefully this doesn't deal much damage. Yep, only 1,000. Good. And now we're safe. So we didn't deal that much damage to the Shima, but we did manage to occupy the time of these cruisers for a little bit, and I suppose that's worth something. Also, we have held on to the sea cap. I guess I do want to really use my torps though, so I do want to go and do something against that Izumo or the Yamato, since the Kiev seems to be pushed away. And even if she isn't, just me spotting her should do the trick. Huh, the Kiev is actually choosing to engage the... I don't know what the ship is called. Albemarle? Albemarle? Whatever it is. The Kiev decided to engage instead of actually just take the cap zone. I should fire over here, I think. Because I'm gonna be behind an island in a moment, and that should break contact. Which means I'm gonna... Wait, what? I went behind an island. That should reset concealment. Why did that not happen? It didn't reset my concealment. What the hell? I'm pretty sure this was a feature in the game where if you get spotted and then get unspotted, you stay unspotted. Oh boy. Well, anyway, let's go try torping that Yamato. She seems to be heading in. I guess she really wants to take care of our Smolensk. Or at least try to take care of the Smolensk. I'm gonna launch one set of torps. Wait, Smolensk, why did you not stop in your smoke screen? That doesn't seem like a great idea. Is that Yamato just gonna run aground? Huh, seems so. Okay, in that case I'm just gonna launch my second set of torps. And then I'm gonna turn away and go back in towards the middle of the cap and more towards the B cap. Because we do eventually need to do something about this. Oh no, the Yamato actually did manage to slow down and turn in time. Well, that's unfortunate for my torpedoes, that is. Oh, and the Kiev is back to locking the cap zone. Come on, Smolensk, can you just... Has the Smolensk actually hit the Kiev even once? Because how does she have so much HP if the Smolensk has hit her even once? Okay, she definitely has hit her now. But I mean, I've done quite a bit of damage to her at this point too. I don't know if this counts anymore. And trading a Smolensk for a Kiev is absolutely not worth it. So that didn't go too well. I'm gonna try rushing that Yamato. Because I do have a lot of HP at this point, and if we can finally take care of this battleship, maybe our team won't AFK as much. Oh no, the smoke is gone. Never mind. I'm not going to rush him. I thought I could use the smoke to get closer, but no, that's not possible. So instead, I guess we'll just try to torpedo. Sadly, the torpedo reload on these is super long, so... I'm not sure if I can actually get a good salvo off. Of torps, that is. I also don't like the fact that I'm sailing closer towards that British heavy cruiser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Come on, why are you launching on the wrong side? Oh! Well, she was taken care of at the perfect time, because now I can go and try to fight the destroyers in the middle. The Fletcher and the Shimakaze. Well, preferably one at a time, but if I have to, I'll take both of them. Do I fire at this point? I guess I already made the decision not to. And at least we'll take care of the Yamato. Then we should be able to take care of the Fletcher. And or the Shima. Izumo and Za are pushing. My torpedoes would be great for this, but they're on a long cooldown, so I guess that wouldn't be happening anyway. So we're gonna try to take out the Fletcher, and then see if we can maybe find the Shima. Those should be Shima torps. Okay. Oh! Nice HP you have there, Shima. It would be a shame if anything were to happen to it. You too, Fletcher. Thank you for that generous double strike. And now we even get the capstone. This truly is a 2-for-1, isn't it? How healthy is... Oh god, our Bismarck is in trouble. I wish they would take care of the heavy cruiser. But I guess you can't expect everything. Maybe I should head towards the A-cap. But in terms of time, there isn't too much time left. And maybe focusing on the Izumo is the better choice here, because it's easier. Oh, actually, the Richelieu is so healthy, maybe going towards the A-cap is, after all, the better choice. If it wasn't for that smokescreen, this decision would be a lot easier, though. Because then I could, you know when and how to approach the battleship. But I suppose if the Richelieu fires her guns, it's gonna be the same, regardless. That is, if she fires her guns. You know what? I can actually YOLO rush this Richelieu. She does have low enough HP that this is, something doable. And if she actually keeps coming in this direction, that should be okay. Or at least to try. But yeah, I do need to go for the A-cap, I think. Or the booster needs to go for the A-cap. It's one of these options. Oh, Richelieu is actually not heading in our direction. This is... I guess this depends on how healthy our booster is. Oh no! There's the cruiser is somewhere over there. That is the enemy Smolensk. Maybe, yeah, I guess I can't go over there after all. I was hoping the Smolensk's last known position was somewhat recent, but that seems not to be the case. And we actually literally still cannot see the Smolensk. I'll try torping the Richelieu. Just hope for the best. Wait, how far is she? Okay, she's very far. I cannot torpedo that. And even if I were to go and engage, I don't think that would work out. Because it's a Smolensk, unfortunately. They're very nimble and fast and maneuverable and all the nice things that you would want in a cruiser. If you're playing it. If you're playing against it, these are things you do not wish them to ever have. So I guess we do have to go after the Zhao and the Izumo after all. It's really sad that the Richelieu turned around. I did at least help a little bit by landing a torpedo on her. But we do need to basically deal with the Zhao at this point. Oh, Worcester actually got the Richelieu. That's great. Now the question is, can she take care of the Smolensk? And I think the answer is probably no. I wonder what the Zhao is gonna do. Oh, I think she's actually gonna sail here. This way. At least that's what I would try to do. Or I guess maybe the Friedrich der Grosse is low enough HP that this could work. This does put me in a difficult position though. I do hope those torpedoes hit, because I will need the damage. Okay, at least I got that. Oh, that only did 10k damage. God damn it, I was hoping for way better. Like, way better. We're gonna win in 3 minutes. That's not looking too good for us. Oh no, and we lost the Worcester too. That makes things even worse. She is gonna turn to try to fire her guns at me, which does improve my chance of success with those torpedoes. In fact, actually that might end up killing her. Yep, good. But the problem is, our Friedrich der Grosse absolutely cannot win this fight against the enemy Izumo. And we need both the A and the C caps at this point, or sink one of the battleships. It would really help if I knew how much HP Mogami has. Mogami, how much HP? I'm gonna head towards the A cap. Screw it, I'm gonna just risk it. You need to use that to fight stuff. I don't know what I can do against the Smolensk, but I have to do something. I just have to. Hopefully, I don't know, Friedrich der Grosse and Mogami can somehow deal with Izumo. Hopefully. I just have to believe in them. And meanwhile, I will try to do something about the A-cap. At least lock it, so that they don't win by points. The good thing is that I do outspot the Smolensk, because at least destroyers have that going for them over the Smolensk, and Smolensk luckily does not have radar. Yet. I mean, she's being removed, so you never know what kind of buff she might get, right? I'm just kidding. I don't think she's gonna get radar, ever. Maybe the Smolensk has actually run away. Oh no, actually she is back here. Interesting. I'm gonna launch only one set, then I'm gonna launch the second set later. I don't think I can actually go into that cap. Also, I do need to remember that she has Hydro. I'm gonna launch Widespread, because even just one torped is enough to help me out against the Smolensk quite a lot. I'm gonna start firing. Maybe it'll make the Smolensk unable to avoid the torps. Oh no! Am I lucky? Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! We did it, guys! We did it! Well, I guess Smolensk isn't that big of a problem after all, right? I mean, you just have to torpedo her. How hard can it be? Remember though, these are 77.5 knot torpedoes with only 800 and 900 meter concealment. They're incredibly good. We do need to sink that Izumo though, otherwise we're still gonna lose. And unfortunately, there is no chance that I can even possibly help. Well, at this point, we are basically spectators in this game. Man, the Calm Seas mod looks so good. Look at this. Look at this. That looks so pretty. Anyway, I'm gonna head towards the Zoom anyway, but we are unable to do anything this match. This is completely out of our hands. I guess at this point I can unlock the camera and just keeps, go closer, because I'm gonna spot them in a moment. And then I can see what's... Oh! They did it! The Mogami and the Friedrich der Grosse did it! They sank the Izu... Oh, yes! Yes! Excellent! Wow, that was an amazing game. Holy crap. That was truly amazing. 2 devastating strikes, a double strike, a Kraken Unleashed, a Confederate, 3 solo caps, 5 ships sunk, 11 torpedoes. Sure, I didn't use my guns too much, but I mean, it was enough, right? It was enough. 2645 basics, but honestly, if I could compliment this guy multiple times, you know what? I can compliment him multiple times. I don't know if they work, but I can try, right? Because this guy, consider that, he was in the middle of the map with 13,000 HP. And there was an Izumo with a lot more HP, and this guy used an island to basically play a ring around the rosy with that Izumo and managed to take the capstone from him. With his 13,000 HP, and he did not sink. This guy, it's difficult to understate just how much this guy did. Also, obviously this Worcester needs a compliment, because without him it would have been impossible. He took care of that Richelieu on his own, while being fired upon by a Smolensk and the Richelieu, right? So this is the type of games that make, you know, playing World of Warships worth it. And this is why I put up with the CV stuff. As a destroyer, that is. You know, while it might be quite frustrating to play, if you have matches like this, they make it all worth it. Yeah, this was a great game. I guess I should go over the commander skills and upgrades, right? After all, those are important. Karma increased. See? Nice people exist in this game. Wow, that's a lot of karma this game. Also, I really like this port. This is another mod from Aslane's mod pack. Look at this. This looks truly great. Anyway, back to the upgrades and commander skills. First upgrades. So this is the new upgrade. Torpedo Tubes Modification 1 gives speed of ship launch torpedoes without other modifiers being taken into account plus 5%. So it makes torpedoes 5% faster, but it doesn't account torpedo acceleration in that 5%. So if your torpedoes are, let's say, 100 knots base, then this will make them 5 knots faster, regardless whether you have torpedo acceleration or not. So it's not so it's 5% from 100. Even if you have torp acceleration, it's still 5% from 100. In addition, they do stack though. So I do use the gun reload upgrade, which is surprising because I actually didn't know that I used the gun reload upgrade. I really should have swapped it to the torpedo one, because this would have allowed me to launch more torps. Especially because I am basically spec'd for torps, but the guns were nice, and I mean, I did do something with them, but they were mostly a distraction. In the 5th slot, I use concealment. Obviously, you want to use concealment. I don't think any of the other ones make sense. Sure, faster torps is nice, and main battery reload faster is also nice, but at the expense of concealment on a destroyer? No, never worth it. Then I use propulsion. Obviously torpedo tubes. In the 2nd slot I use the radar upgrade because I'm using radar. I don't actually recommend radar, so you would use the engine special upgrade. If you don't have the special upgrade for engine boost, use the engine room protection one because they put both of them together now. And 1st slot is main arms modification because it protects your torpedo tubes and the guns. I don't recommend using radar, I recommend using smoke, but I just figured that this would be kind of fun to play, and it was. Upgrades wise, this is what I went with. So priority target, last stand, survivability expert, concealment expert. Then because this is a Yueyang and she has 13 kilometers something torpedoes, I figured I would go full torpedo, so I want torpedo armament expertise. Then I wanted torpedo acceleration because she has enough range even without, although you could argue maybe this isn't quite worth it, but that's kind of an individual decision. And after that I went with Adrenaline Rush and Jack of all trades. I would say the greatest argument against using torpedo acceleration is the fact that it takes 2 skill points. Because if you don't take this torpedo acceleration skill, you could also drop Jack of all trades and take RPF, for example, which is an incredibly powerful skill. You know, just as an example. So I'm kind of unconvinced whether torp acceleration is good because the additional range can be quite useful. You see, when the Richelieu was sailing away, I was kind of uneasy on firing the torps, because sometimes the torpedoes simply can't reach. These are fast enough that they are going to reach, but some other torpedoes that are slower might not have. And this is why reducing range is a bigger disadvantage than one might think. And, you know, it's only 5 knots additional speed. But the main thing is that you have to also spend 2 captain skill points, which you could have spent on something else. So you have to take into account what you lose there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, Activo2. And I hope I'll see you guys next time.